In the previous video, I told you that I will now show you both of these archived planner sheets. So I would like to claim a disclaimer first. During this time of my planner life, I wasn't too organized. Actually, I was really busy with the college. We had many things to do. We had the presentations coming, exams coming. So I wasn't very organized. However, I made sure that I would at least write something or do something papers and try to make my planner on that page so that even if I fail in that, I would at least not waste my good paper. So this is where I use some rough sheets and try to do the forward planning. I failed there. I failed very hard in forward planning, so I cannot do the forward planning properly. Basically, what I did was date, goal, goal of the day, a quote to do, and things which I have done, meal, money, and exercise. Meal, money, and exercise. And I switched to 2 day per sheet. 2 sheets per day structure, and here some diary entry. So this was similar every day, and I tried the forward planning but failed in that. So I didn't get it much. Uh, Sometimes I would give a little pep talk to myself in the morning itself, and this was not very structured one, very simple, very non-structured, very messy. Sometimes I would just use some things to motivate myself to do work a little harder, and this was how it was. As you can see, the last entry I did was on 15th March and the very next was on 16th April. This was because I was extremely busy during this time of this time. Also, I had my birthday at that time, so I was planning that and very busy, and things were really hodgepodge. I had some trips at that time, so yeah, very busy. So after that, I again started planning. However, it was difficult to come in terms after you spend so many time you have wasted so much of time. So I again made my goals: cat, dissertation, and you're fat. So work it out. So I tried it again, failed again, and yeah, I did good hair on this day. Again, the things which I did that day and my journaling part. This is how basically I arrange it. Like everything which I did was on here, and everything which I did not do, which I did was general here. So also here I would track. I had to submit my thesis that time, so I would track the days left to submit the thesis. And I had an exam, and I was very serious to for that exam, so I would also track the days left for the exam so that I would study at least. So yeah, on this day I ate a lot. I mean a lot. Oh my god, a lot. So I just wrote it, and I actually stick that in my room so that I will remember this day that I ate so much, and I'm not supposed to eat that much because, well, I need to look at my weight. I again wasted that day. I have a favorite program that's called Sayun Guko Monogatari. So I really enjoy that program, and I watched it a whole day. So I drank a lot of water, so I praised myself, lots of water. So that was the basic thing. I had a friend's birthday that day. So this is how I used to arrange my day. I tried forward planning, I failed, so I don't think I'm ever gonna try the forward planning again. So this was blah. So this was the next thing which I tried, and it was a little bit more organized but not too organized. Let me show you a good day. I would also keep on challenging myself during my planning time. So once I thought of earning 700 rupees, and I have told you about my reward system. So I would earn that according to that reward system. So I thought of not wasting these 11 days, and I will earn 700 during that time of period so that I can buy a binder. However, it was an epic because I ended up wasting those days like ever. Like oh my god, I wasted that. So I also told my, like, I also uh, summarized how I wasted that day, those days. So yeah, this was again when I tried a new format where I would like write a little code or something, or I will try do difficult things first, and the good thing of the day, the waste of the day, the learning of the day, and 1% improvement plan, which was something I read somewhere where it is written that you are supposed to do something which gives you 1% improvement in your goal, and goals of the day, gratitude, and the worries. So the basic thing which I've shown you in my latest planner. So I tried to do it, however I failed because I was really busy at that time. I didn't have the time to do all these things and remember all these things because the time was really important that when my exam were coming near, I didn't have time to write all those things because I was highly motivated to study already. So I didn't need any more motivation. So I would just write the things which I have done, the reward I get for doing them, some a little bit journaling, and sometimes if I go somewhere, I would also like stick the card with it. And similarly, I went somewhere else and I stick the card again, and I just took the hotel name and stick about I wrote about the hotel too. So and I would also doodle sometime. So this was how I used my planner, and this was my basic arrangement of my planner. And also to motivate myself further, or sometimes just to do the cute stuffs. So this was just some, you know, I got some chocolates from friends and I liked it, so I kept that like this for memory. And I made some project life cards or whatever you say, like happiness is memories, wishes, happiness is something like that. And I really like the pages that come along with the chocolates. I think they are really high quality, so I wrote some of my best memories there. So this is how I used to use some rough papers also. And let me show you the latest planner. It is not actually a planner, this is the latest book which I am currently using. Let me just change the camera angle a bit. Well, the thing is, I have stopped planning since a few days because I had a really big emotional meltdown and I cannot plan anymore. So, but I need a paper and pen to stay sane. So that's why I took this notebook. It is actually a very elegant one, but I've been using it in a very wrong way, but whatever. So first of all, it is the input and the output. It has been said sometimes that we get over frustrated or overwhelmed when we read the outputs given by other people and we are not giving any input from ourselves. So we are supposed to do something, like if for example I read a book, suppose I read a blog of Paper and Glam, that I took input, so I should write some output. For example, I would write my own blog, I would do that in the notebook. So this is what it was about. This actually started as a bullet journal with the index like that. However, it became something else. It became my scrapbook, I guess. So I would just doodle in this book sometimes, and I would also write some things. For example, some good things which I read, the word meaning, and I am thinking of making my own happiness planner. So I'm just writing the ideas there, some other stuff, some YouTube videos to watch, and some channels, some quotes, some list which I want to make, a doodle again, then some questions for the interview, a doodle again, some to-do list, some like 20 habits of happy people, a doodle again, a doodle again. So this is what I've created. I have thought of making every page personalized, and I would like make some doodling or something uh, like this again. So I just this is from a review from one of the book which I read. Again, a doodle, books to read. I have read just one out of this list. And again, this is Suki, I guess. That's how I pronounce it. Again, a doodle. Again, a doodle. Again. Again. So this is like I made this template using watercolors. So I thought of making a template so I can write in them and make it beautiful, make it look beautiful, I guess. Again, again, again. So let me just browse through this book. I like this one actually. The color looks nice. Something I was thinking that I can actually write on this itself so that it becomes a background. A cute girl. Be choiceless. One of my teacher told me about this, and I really like this quote. It says that we do not do what we want to do because what we are supposed to do because we have many choices, so we need to become choiceless. Just a emo drawing, I guess. A quote that I like. Yeah, I like this one. So still some pages are remaining to be filled, and in the end I'm doing my journaling. So this is how I'm using it right now. This is not exactly my planner, but this is something which I wanted to because I cannot stay sane without at least one paper and pen. So this is how it was. Thank you for watching. Do comments if you have any questions. Thank you very much.